Hello everyone, Epic Sonar Man here. Today full episode 104 came out with 2 new secret scenes, and I almost guessed what will be one of them, because I have said before one of the scenes can be related about the Tri-Titan or the secret agent, and one of the scenes have to do with the Tri-Titan as I said. But before we start the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, let's start. First scene starts at the beginning of episode 104 part 1 where the mutant undead dude was getting the microphone's common key. Which I didn't mention it, but in here he was getting the microphone's key by the help of Sonar Titan. But the scene starts where we see the big computer man in some ship and other camera helicopters putting in fire the body of the female Triadian. And we see the big computer man is getting something out of her core. And turns out it's the exact same power crystal the secret agent and his team has. In this scene I got shook and was unexpected, because turns out each Triadian has a gem. And I was wondering where did the secret agent and his team got their power crystal. And apparently they have it from the Tri-Titan. But how did they manage to take that from the Tri-Titan? What's this power crystal capable of? Because we have seen already the purple one that is with the secret agent and his team, which we still don't know what this is capable of. But why did they took the power crystal from the female Triadian, and why they burned her down? Later on, Computer Woman explains to us that they burned her down so the necromancer can't resurrect her, as he can control the death, and it will be very bad if he manages to do it, but that's unlikely. But she didn't mention why they got the crystal. But next scene starts at the continuation of where the Sonar Titan fried the parasite, and he also takes off the skulls he has around his neck, which I wasn't going to talk about it before, as some people thought he having those skulls means the necromancer can still have control, but that's more than unlikely and he took them away. But then after he looks sad, Titan cameraman offers him a dab, and they both dab. W bros. But then the elite computer man contacts all Titans, and he says that he has bad news and good news, and that the necromancer has already got his hands on the microphone common keys thanks to the Sonar Titan, which he gets upset after he hears that. And he also says that there are still 4 remaining common keys that are safe from the camera, speaker, TV, and computer base, and that the pattern suggests that it won't be long before they strike back, and that their best plan is to everyone return to their respective bases, defend the remaining keys as long as possible. And the Sonar Titan will tag along the Titan cameraman, as the microphone base was completely obliterated during the Triadian invasion, which Sonar Titan got surprised and seemed angry after hearing that. The computer man also mentions that in the meantime, hopefully they will have enough to analyze and figure out on a way to finally defeat the necromancer and the phantom once and for all. Which they talking about this and not the emperor situation makes me wonder if they already know they betrayed the toilet empire and they have controlled over the toilet emperor and the malware. But he also says that the good news are that the administrators have prepared the experimental battle armor upgrades for all of the Titans, including the computer Titan of course. He also says they are not fully tested, but the administrators know this is the best way on defending the remaining keys, which Blood Titan Speaker Man got extremely happy after he heard they were getting more upgrades and battle armor. Blood was waiting for this moment his entire life. But then the screen changes to the computer man, and my beautiful Baba Computer Woman contacts the computer Titan saying they need him in the base as soon as possible, and that if he found where the Tri-Titan and the male Triadian went, as apparently they were finding the Tri-Titan, which is new one of these secret scenes there would be something about the Tri-Titan plot. But the computer Titan said they went to Antarctica. Remember when he killed the Triadian in Antarctica? He also says that we don't need to worry about the necromancer finding the male Triadian's body to resurrect it in such a remote location. He also says that he was able to follow the Tri-Titan's energy source until it reached somewhere in Nevada, USA. Then every trace suddenly disappeared. And he also says there's something hidden down there and attracted the Tri-Titan's attention. After that the episode ends. What do you think about this episode? What did the Tri-Titan saw in Nevada, USA? Because according to the computer Titan, the Tri-Titan is somewhere in Nevada, USA, because there is something down there that attracted the Tri-Titan's attention. But what could it be? And I did mention we would see some plot dedicated to the Tri-Titan, and it happened, as it was quite obvious that was going to happen, although I have no idea what the Tri-Titan saw. But I do have a theory that in the season 24 with additional scenes we will find out what the Tri-Titan saw. And yes, This episode was the last episode for season 24, and full season with additional scenes will be released soon. And I do think we might see what the Tri-Titan saw and what happened to it after he killed the male Triadian. And as we didn't see any secret agent related scenes in full episode, we might also see something about the secret agent in the full season. Other than that, I do think we will see something about the Necromancer in the additional scenes for season 24 according on how everything is going. And I do now think something bad will happen in episode 105. Because if you watched my video where I gave exclusive information from Verlance himself, he said that episode 105 will be sad. And I first thought it was about the Sonar Titan going to the microphone base and crying of what he did. But apparently all Titans are going to their base to save their common keys, as the Necromancer will attack again very soon. But since Sonar destroyed the microphone's base, he was going with Titan Cameraman on the camera base. But now I am starting to lose hope about my microphone Titan theory. Because if the microphone base is cooked, and also the microphones, where is the microphone Titan? Because I keep saying this, and I still will. There is no way in this universe that Sonar Titan is the microphone Titan, because each race has already their Titan, and when the microphone race first arrived, they helped the cameras creating another Titan, basically another camera Titan but with microphones. And if he was the microphone Titan, then he would have a microphone head. So till this day I still believe the possibility of the microphone Titan's appearance. You may say I am just yapping, but if you just think about it for a second, my theory makes a lot of sense, and there is no way in heck Sonar Titan is the microphone Titan. And if I am right, where the hell is he? Why he didn't save his agents? And why he hasn't helped yet? When I finally get the chance to interview Verlance, this will definitely be one of my questions, because this just doesn't make sense at all. But other than that, what's up with these so-called power crystal? Why are the Alliance getting the one from the female Triadian before burning it down so the Necromancer doesn't make it undead? And what's the power of them? And how the hell the secret agent V and his group already has one? And where did they get it? I say they got it from the Tri-Titan, because the ones they have is purple like Tri-Titan, which I don't know how they got it. But I do have a theory of that when the administrators and the Alliance first caught the Tri-Titan for the first time, and tied him up in adding the upgrades and the control unit. I think the administrators took his power crystal for experiments, or I don't know, and somehow the secret agent V sneak in and stole it from their hands, which this theory makes a lot of sense. And since they no longer have the Tri-Titan's crystal, they got the advantage, and now they got the female Triadian one. But I'm not sure what this crystal can do. Verlance did say on the exclusive informations that this crystal can create pretty impressive stuff, but I don't know what he means by this. What can it create? We might find out soon. But anyways, that was all for today's video. Make sure to join my Discord server and draw your fan arts of how the new battle armored Titans will look like. I do wonder what upgrades on armor they will get. Let's try to see how these Bloods will look like in their freaking Dark Knight armored upgrades. Maybe the Titan Speaker Man will look similar to the Apocalypse version of Titan Speaker Man in Dom Studios Multiverse. Or if Verlance wants to be more creative, then this is unlikely. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe so nobody steals Computer Woman from me.